communication is very important, but at the same time, don't talk to me sometimes. Honesty, loyalty, things that, well, they matter to me. I don't know if they matter to other people, because that goes into the whole thing of if the relationship is monogamous or not. But I feel like there's this song that I just heard, and she said, the best things in life are free. And that is so true. Like, you can't, I mean, we can buy loyalty, we can buy certain things, but when it's innately inside of someone, or when someone is just innately loyal, and I'm not talking about being loyal to things that bring more chaos or confusion, but things that are constructive, that can't be bought, honey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I didn't know when I wanted to press record, but I guess I'll just go ahead and do it. Let's see, what is the vibe giving? I said giving. Child. I don't know, should I just finish the mix I was listening to? Let's see what the rest of the vibe is gonna give. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if I can get my tea without showing something. Wait, there's a meaning in my. Okay. There's a meaning. To be honest, I don't even really know what I want to talk about today, and my mother would probably hate that I'm saying that. Not even hate, but she would probably be looking at this like, oh God. But sometimes it's okay to not have anything to say. I feel like sometimes it's okay to just vibe. If I have something to say, I'll say it, and if I don't, I'm just gonna color. But I'm gonna color regardless. It's a little hot, honey. I just got out the shower, and yeah, I think it's because I have this little scarf on because I'm not gonna do my hair right now. Late. Ooh, I know one thing though. I tried some raw grade A honey. Put some almond milk with my nettle leaf. I think it's Ruibos or Rubios. I don't have the packet in front of me. Tea bags. Let's see. Yeah. Delicious. Delicious. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it. For whatever reason, I've been thinking about relationships, and I feel like I have some thoughts on it. Are they gonna be right? I don't know. Are they gonna be wrong? I don't know. Child, depends on perception. Which brings me to this little drawing that I'm coloring. Like, I was laughing because someone said that it was ugly. Probably because of the colors that I'm choosing, because it's all colorful. And I'm not showing nothing in that. Probably not. Hopefully not. Sometimes I don't like the way I do my little scarf, honey. But it's just because I don't want to do my hair right now. But anywho, straight up said, ooh, this ugly. And I thought it was funny because, like, what? Okay. Didn't even take it personal. I'm proud of myself. Like, I'm coloring. I like it. I don't think it's meant to be. I feel like it's not meant to be this beautiful piece of art. But I like it. I like it. It's, what do they call it? It's not even abstract because the picture is already stenciled here, or stenciled. Is it stenciled? I don't know. But it's already here. The outlines are already here. All I'm doing is filling everything in. And it's colorful. Like, whatever. I like it. I almost showed it, but I think I just accidentally did a little bit, but not on purpose. All through the night I'll make. I'll be vibing. I don't know why I've been saying that lately. Woo, they was saying it back in the day. Woo, child. Okay, back to relationships. Because it reminds me. Child, I saw a little post on Threads. And I don't know if it was a real account or not, but they were talking about how it's cringy for people to get on the internet and talk about their personal lives. And to be honest, I like somewhat agree. Like, I actually agree. But it's a contradiction to agree because I don't know if I'm doing the same thing. I've done the same thing. Will I keep doing the same thing? I don't know. It's up to whatever it is I feel like doing. Which brings me to I'm supposed to be talking about, well, I'm not supposed to be talking about anything. I said if I feel like talking about something, I will, and if I don't, I won't. But back to relationships or whatever. I remember, this reminds me of when I was talking to somebody, talking to a little woody other back in the day. And they would send me these type of songs like Boys to Men. Who else? It was a song by Beyonce. When they would apologize, like they would just send me songs that they knew I loved, or like they were basically speaking through music, and it was the cutest thing ever. And it just brought me back to how I've grown up so much. Like I also used to be the type of person, oh shoot, here I go, being cringy. But whatever, I don't care. I remember when somebody also would would bring me candy, like my favorite candy, or they would bring me food to apologize or try to make up. Or I think that was it with that one. And I used to be so immature. Like, I remember when I used to say, I don't even think it's immature. I think it's kind of cute, because somebody who actually does that, it's like, it's cute. It's cringy, but it's cute. I was such a little spoiled brat to an extent. But at the same time, I wasn't. Anywho. I also remember when I would just be like, if you turn on Shrek, I have no reason to be mad anymore. Like, turn on Shrek, and then I'm all of a sudden in a good mood. And I still feel like that's true today, to be honest. Like, turn on Shrek or Over the Hedge, or probably even The Incredibles, or any of those old school 90s animated movies, and I'm in my happy place. Like, I know all of these, I don't even know if it's called big industries or whatever, may have, you know, like conspiracy theorists. I don't know if we're all conspiracy theorists to an extent, or we just choose to be ignorant to things because we don't want to ruin certain things that we grew up on. But look, I enjoy a decent animated movie. Like, it sucks that pure things can become so tainted. Like, things that were supposed to be started as a means of connecting people or having an outlet, per se, that's not evil or supposed to have quote unquote evil intentions, whatever that means. And then it turns into something else, and then it turns into something else, and then it has to turn into something else, and then now all of a sudden, child, that's why I don't like using the camera, because it heats up. And now it's just something that, I don't know, it's different. But anywho, maybe I can get these thoughts off before the camera dies. I'll keep an eye out on it. Even with relationships, I feel like and if it does die, I'll let it cool down. I mean, not die, but if it does heat up, I'll let it cool down and then come back. I feel like even with a strong foundation, sometimes things fall apart. And it sucks. Like, we can have strong foundations, relationships, anything, whatever. It don't even have to be a relationship or deal with people. But we can have strong foundations. And then things still kind of have little cracks and just unplanned. Should I say repairs? I don't know. Unplanned circumstances. I'll just say that instead. And it's up to us to decide, should this be repaired or should we just let it go and try something else? Or is it worth fixing? For me personally, nothing has been worth fixing except, except kind of like I said in my last little video. Those are the only things that I felt was worth fixing at this time in my life. Family, like real family. And of course, I feel like people who aren't your blood relatives can be family. I'm not negating that at all. Hopefully that's a word. If it's not, I just made one up. We make up words all the time. People make up languages all the time. I'm not trying to exclude that, but there's something about having blood relatives in your corner or having, oh damn. Anywho, honey, I'm still coloring. But yeah, there's something about having the support of blood relatives that hits different. But then again, if that support is not there, that's okay too. Because sometimes that's what needs to happen. Sometimes you have to have some separation to really appreciate each other as healing takes place or whatever else needs to happen in order to bring you back together. Maybe. Eventually. Sometimes that doesn't happen either. Anywho, I don't know why it's taking me so long to color this little fish. And then it just so happens to be, you know what, I'm not even going to get into that. Anywho. I have a feeling I'm going to not really keep talking that much. I kind of just want to keep coloring. Because this is only, what, a smidget of my 24-hour day. Still got real life. Okay, get into it. Oh my gosh. So for whatever reason, there's been little tidbits, like, or little, like, conversations about marriage. And I'm just like, ooh, like, for whatever reason, thinking about marriage, it brings this weird, I don't want to say anxiety, but it brings this weird, like, ooh, marriage. Not to say that it's a bad thing. Like, not to say that I don't want to ever get married and I don't, and have not, and have like a partner. But looking at some of these relationships out here, ooh, I don't know. Because nothing is perfect. Nothing is going to, like, be this fairy tale that I feel we see sometimes. And I mean, maybe it is. Maybe some people are living those fairy tale marriages. Because marriage is subjective, in my opinion. And my nose is itchy. Maybe, am I? Yeah, it is. Because for me personally, I only see myself with one person. That's not the case for other people. Let's be real. Hey. And then I think sometimes even we make the idea of marriage, I don't know. Maybe this is my own take on it. I feel like we make it more complex and scary than what it really is. But at the same time, people do separate. People do actually grow apart. Like, let's be real. And I think that's the scary thing about it. Like, what if you join with this person thinking, oh, I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my life, just for it to fall apart, or just for you to just be like, ooh, this ain't it. Because it happens. But I think that's my own little fear. Because, but at the same time, it's kind of like communication. I feel like I wasn't always the best communicator. Like, I used to be, and then I wasn't, and then now I am again. And communication is just, it's very important to me now. But that might not be the case for some people. Like, they may not want to communicate. But then at the same time, it's like, I need somebody who knows when to shut up too. Like, somebody who understands that, and somebody who whatever, I'm just gonna talk about it. Somebody who understands that communication is very important, but at the same time, don't talk to me sometimes. That was funny. But yeah, I don't want to say don't talk to me, but like, it's okay to have quiet moments. Like, somebody who understands we can just sit together in complete silence, or maybe some music is playing, or maybe like the TV is going, a movie is going, and there does not need to be any communication. I'm making up words on purpose now. Child, let me let this camera cool down. But yeah. Because listen, child, talking all the time, I like to listen. Maybe I need a talker. Because I like to listen, honey. I think it cooled down a bit, honey. But it started lightly raining. And I am here for it. Oh my goodness. It's making the vibes just everything. And then as I continue, I'm finally able to say I finished this picture. Like, I basically finished it, but I want to color in everything. Anywho, as I was coloring and watching back the little tidbits that I've already done as far as what I was saying, something else also crossed my mind, like as far as relationships and stuff. When it comes to like being territorial or jealous or like fighting over significant others, I have to say I have never physically fought over anyone. Get into it, like, absolutely not. I just feel like that's going a little too far. Have I ever been secure in a relationship? Probably. You know, when you're immature or you're growing up and it's your first love or whatever, I feel like there's those moments of, I don't know. Other people are not like this. This is my own personal take because, you know, we're all different. Some people don't even care. They're just like, okay, next. You know, there's people out there like that. But for a little lover girl like me, I feel like I used to be so like, I used to think that everything was, okay, since I value this relationship, so do you. And honey, that is not the case with everybody. But now that I no longer have, I guess, those attachment issues, let's be real about it, there's this understanding that if somebody, what is that saying? What is that quote? If they want to, they will. If they want to, they will. So with that understanding and maturing the way that I am, I refuse to ever, honey, like, I refuse to ever confront my significant other's woo-doo-doo about anything. Like, I don't even know if I, like, ugh, just the thought of that at my age right now, or at where I am right now in my life, huge turn off. Huge turn off. Because I know for me personally, or how I feel about it is, when you have people in a relationship and there's an understanding and there's boundaries and there's that mutual feeling of, okay, I don't want to hurt this person. I don't want to do anything that would cause this person an emotional, mental, or even physical pain. You know what I'm saying? That I wouldn't want done to me, or that I would want, yeah, that I wouldn't want done to me, is ideal. Like, when there's that understanding of respect and just, just all that, there's no reason to be jealous. There's no reason to be like, oh, well, what are you doing? Well, what are we doing? Well, this, that, and 1, 2, 3, look. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. But, and that's not to say that we shouldn't have that feeling of, look, this is mine. Like, this is mine right here. It's just to say that, look, if you have somebody who's attractive, or if you have somebody that other people may potentially want, if both of you are locked in and ain't nothing finna break it, you have nothing to worry about. I just feel like that is my personal opinion right now. And like all of these things where it's like, oh, this happened, that happened, there was infidelity, there was this and there was that. Look, let's be real. There's always signs. I feel like there's always signs. There's always that little side eye. But love is weird. Love is complex. Love is, I don't know. Anywho, That's my little take on it. With it also being so subjective, child, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is, honey. Everybody gonna do what they want to do. So, yeah. I feel like now that I finally finished this one, I'm just gonna color and vibe and color, and move on to the next one. And enjoy this light rain today. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. This tea is really good. So, I'm trying to edit these little videos or these little clips, and I have some unfinished thoughts. Like, now I'm thinking about marriage in a way where it's like, it also includes, and honestly, I'm not gonna know until I experience it for myself, obviously. But I'm just thinking, like, honesty, loyalty, things that, well, they matter to me. I don't know if they matter to other people, because that goes into the whole thing of if the relationship is monogamous or not. But I feel like there's this song that I just heard, and she said, the best things in life are free. And that is so true. Like, you can't, I mean, we can we can buy loyalty, we can buy certain things, but when it's innately inside of someone, or when someone is just innately loyal, and I'm not talking about being loyal to things that bring more chaos or confusion, but things that are constructive, that can't be bought, honey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is, anywho, yeah, I'm just thinking about that as well. Like, when I think about all the things that I can't buy that I enjoy, like sitting in nature or listening to music, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Listening to birds, just the stuff that's kind of corny. The stuff that doesn't have to deal with having these other responsibilities that we have outside of the digital world, like paying bills and all types of other stuff, like real responsibilities that we have to deal with. I don't know. It can be a beautiful thing. And then, like, the stuff that we can't buy, this is my jam. The stuff that we can't buy in relationships and marriages, I feel like that's what can potentially make things work or maybe fail. I don't know. But it all depends on the why and the intentions of the individuals that are coming together. Mama Sita, she was a whole type of vibe. She was a whole different type of vibe, honey. Woo! Okay.